Hey guys, Tanner here with another Digimon ReArise video, and today we have another leak banner which is coming tomorrow, and this time is Saberleomon and Lotusmon. Actually, it's already announced in the banner, so it's no longer leak. Me said now, but I will be faster the next time. Anyway, I will be talking about the new type of content called Spotlight Digimon Quest in the next video. In Japan, it's known as DFQ or Digimon Featured Quest, which I have already finished working on, but I'll be recording and uploading this video first. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want more of this Digimon goodness. Back to the banner. The good thing and possibly bad thing of this banner is this is a step up banner. Wow, we just had a step up banner only recently, I think, but I did not actually pull on that. So anyway, it's actually good because it's at least a guaranteed mega within these 570 rubies, which is almost 3 times 10 pulls. Well, at least it's a discounted rate overall. Bad being the Digimon itself, they are actually pretty good Digimon, but let's get into the reviews. Once again, thanks to Riku on Discord for doing these reviews. You should totally consider making these videos, but I understand that it's more work on top of writing reviews, so it's understandable. Personally, I'm getting used to making these videos, but I'm still kinda slow. Okay, and hopefully getting faster each time. Anyway, as usual, I'm gonna skip the stats and go right into the skills. His main skill deals 460% damage to a single enemy. Okay, pretty standard stuff, but the extras are actually pretty juicy, I would say, at least for clash battles. It also reduces the enemy's defense by 40% for 2 turns, which is basically the sole purpose of having Vidramon in the red team. So goodbye Vidramon if you actually manage to get Saberleomon. Okay, so I would say this is relatively game-changing in terms of clash battles, as this is certainly an upgrade since Saberleomon is a mega stage Digimon that comes with other stuff in his kit, which I'm gonna talk about right now. Also, on top of the defense debuff, it also increases his own critical rate by 50% for 2 turns. Pretty nice. Next, his sub-skill deals 320% damage to a single enemy. Okay, again, a single target. It also increases his own power by 50% for 2 turns. Wow, he buffs himself a lot, but with power buffer, this is kinda obsolete in raids since I'm gonna bring Metal Grey Virus to the fight anyway. It also has a 60% chance to inflict poison to the enemy for 2 turns, so which is really nice for raids since raid bosses are immune to CC, but actually kind of prone to dots. Finally, his passive grants all his brave allies immunity to dots like poison, burn, and error for 2 turns. And the next part of his passive is something that we don't have in global yet. It grants each of his brave allies a 50% CT reduction that reduces the cooldown of the first skill they use, limited to only 1 use per battle. This gives a really nice boost to Digimon like Alphamon and Greymon that deals a shit ton of damage on their main skill. Okay, let's look at Riku's explanation. His power is about the average of Brave Digimon. His speed is higher than any of the current Brave Digimon. However, his HP and defense are bad, especially defense. So Saberleomon is essentially a glass cannon, and thankfully his skill set are more suited for clash battles since they are both single target. His main skill is one of the essential effects for clash battle, which is the defense debuff, as well as boosting his own crit rate. His sub-skill boosts his power along with high chance of inflicting the enemy with poison. Finally, his passive has a new effect. DT reduction is basically decreasing one of each red Digimon cooldown timer by 50% on the first use skill for each one, and is only one-time effect. This allows you to keep your skills rotated a lot faster and nuke more with your brave Digimon. Okay, verdict. As explained above, his skill set is more used for clash rather than PvP. However, on a pure brave team with Alphamon, it will allow you to spam Alphamon's main skill more so you can deal a good amount of damage. Ratings: clash battle S tier, PvP A tier on brave team with Alphamon, D tier in everything else. Okay, that's kind of fair. Okay, so I guess I'm not too far off from his review. Okay, so now let's take a look at the guaranteed summon Lotusmon death review. Okay, gonna skip the stats once again. Okay, her main skill 7 Fantasia deals 220% damage to 4 enemies. It increases all allies defense by 30% for 2 turns. A decent defense buff, not as good as Hyandramon or Mamimon at 60% defense. On top of that, it also has 45% chance to paralyze the 4 enemies, which is pretty good, even though these days we kind of have like a CC immunity with Ophanimon and also those Digimon that grants immunity to their team. Her sub skill does 260% damage to 2 enemies and increases the power and tech of defense allies by 40% for 2 turns. Though lesser than 60%, this is really good, as you can mix both power and tech type Digimon in and buff them within 1 turn using only 1 Digimon. Okay, this is actually pretty huge. Next, her passive grants her deaf allies CC immunity like shock, paralyze, freeze, stun, sleep for 1 turn. Now for Riku's review, Lotusmon is balanced support Digimon. Her power is not high enough to deal little damage, but she will boost your team's defense. Her sub-skill is for allies only, but it supports both the power and tech sides of purple Digimon, which is quite good. However, there are many purple Digimon in the game that are good enough to make a pure purple setup that rivals Alphamon's Brave or Ophanimon's yellow-green at the moment. Okay, just to highlight this, the 2 new Digimon that I'm going to talk about in my next video, Lopmon and Terriermon, they are actually in a dev team, which is purple team. So this rating might change a little bit. So anyway, let's continue with this review. And since this setup has CC immunity, Lotusmon can't use her paralyze effects from her main skill as well as clash battles, since there aren't many purple Digimon worth using in there. Okay, the verdict, purple team with Lotusmon and Daemon can be a good PvP option right now. However, this is not as good as the current Brave setup, but overall, it's a close second or a good third option for PvP if you have no Alphamon or Ophanimon. And if you have better options than purple team for clash, she isn't that viable or important in there. Okay, so now for her ratings. Clash battle, she is B tier in purple teams, D tier in others, and PvP S tier in purple teams, D tier in others. And that's it for the reviews. I will be covering Spotlight Digimon Quest in my next video, which is really exciting stuff by the way, especially if you like Lopmon and Terriermon. I mean, come on, who don't like these cuties? Okay, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more Digimon ReArise content. I hope you guys like this video. Like this video and comment below what do you think of this new step up banner. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.